It's nice turning on my stream and it not just dropping a fuck ton of frames.
Good to hear. Let the troubleshooting bore fruit.
Troubleshooting for you bears delicious fruit.
Should have just like put up a bag to catch them or something.
Okay, he just got home. Just getting changed for game and everything.
Whee!
I'll be right back. Alright, so for today's stream, I just wanted to start off a little bit. Sorry, this is just the only page I have that's currently set up with my webcam. But I want to apologize for viewers for last week. There was, I guess, a bit of a hiccup in my webcam service, or my streaming service, sorry. I had my bitrate configured incorrectly for Twitch, and so it ended up eating most of the broadcast as well as on YouTube. So I don't really have a recorded session for session 21, but essentially what happened was that the players set out for Marcia Bay. They had a encounter in space where they were attacked by a unfamiliar cruiser. It was barraging their ship as they were flying away from it and attempting to do some damage to it. It shot a couple of mechanical missiles at the ship that were metal elementals that ended up causing problems for the crew inside the ship. They've just recently arrived at Marcia Bay, so I will get back to our regular session. But I just want to give a little bit of a recap, and again, I apologize that there's not a recording of session 21. But this so far should not be an issue going forward. So, anyway, back to our normal session. Hello! Sorry, I was giving a little bit of a summary, at least for the VOD, of what happened for last week.
Yeah. Your Discord status is out of date, if that matters.
I can't, it's automatically set, I can't change it.
Oh.
Did it not? I didn't update my thing on Twitch. Thank you, I'm aware. I can't get to it right now, thank you. Why did it not update that?
That's weird. Oh, it just updated.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Was
What the
sleepy.
fuck?
Saw it happen real time.
That's
before
crazy.
my eyes.
Wow.
Yeah, my Discord status still say, yeah, that's not changed.
That's okay. The Twitch title is right.
Let me try this. Okay.
Welcome back.
Refreshing Discord did not fix it.
Ah, well.
That's okay.
That's fine.
Bad
Oh, well.
whipples.
You should make this letter red that I'm on.
Oh, because red D, I get it. And the
It's a red
You know, I think I do have the PSD for this somewhere.
thing.
Yeah, I think it just pulled the previous title and hadn't updated it, is my guess. It looks like it's under Starfinder, which is fine.
Going between the letters today.
I don't know. Twitch is magic. Anyway,
Truly.
I'm gonna go ahead and reset everyone's hero point to 1, as it's a new session. Looks like everyone is ready. Who would like to do our recap? For the grand prize of 1 hero
Wow.
point. Some restrictions may apply.
Well, not too crazy of a session last time. I mean, it was crazy, but there's not a whole big list of things that happened. Largely, we spent our time in transit, space flight from Amayuria to Marcy Bay, and we were accosted on the way by some kind of rogue AI piloting a death ship dreadnought in space.
It's so dramatic.
Anyways, we had one of the cinematic ship battles with the ship, and during it, it fired some, I'll just call them invader mines, that put intruders onto the ship. So we were kind of fighting on two fronts at once, both the space battle and the, kind of more traditional battle inside the ship. But after all that was said and done, we did land safely in Marcy Bay, and we contacted Sieg's person of interest, whatever their relation was. And I think we're going to go talk to them now.
Yeah. Alright, I'll go ahead and add a hero point for Stranger. So we'll take us back to Skyport Aquila. So you all had landed, and there were some tasks, and we were doing a little asynchronicity with time, because you have 3 days until Marty makes his way from Lapicia. And so you all had some things you wanted to do. You wanted to work on trying to incorporate some of the features from these metal elementals that you had beheaded and turned into scrap into your ship. And there are possibly other things which I did not note. I remember it was about a week of downtime. Did you all want to focus on that first, or did you want to maybe leave Robin and Amy to work on that?
I think we should
Well-
leave them some time together. You know, we could go find something else to do.
For research.
You're really selling me on this.
They need some time to research and explore together.
Audible wink.
Right
the
now,
town, of course.
Audible wink.
right now, I am that image that's like the gold star with like confetti that just says Yuri with like 30 exclamation
Right,
points.
yeah. We've all seen it.
If you've been around me, you've seen that sticker at some
It's
point.
good.
But I don't know that I particularly have anything I can do with my downtime. I know Sieg wanted to research that stuff himself as well. Maybe
Yeah.
he can take some of it with him.
Yeah, I remember Sieg was wanting to do some research in this downtime. So what did Sieg want to look up?
If memory serves, I wanted to learn Identic Rune so that I could potentially
Oh yeah,
look into those Sharpedos.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you can definitely go to a bond artificer, and probably pay a fee to get that, like knowledge of that language installed.
That sounds great.
I'm gonna say this is probably a little steep because it's rare. So I'm gonna charge this as.
Yeah, I think
class-
the premise was that we were going to be looking for an expert and have him teach me.
Yeah, either you can have an expert teach you, which will just take time, or you can do a bond artificer and get it instantly. It'll just be money.
How much money are we talking?
Probably, okay, so we're gonna say I'm charging this as a class feature just because it's a rare language. So it's 14 days of earned income at the trained level, so that would be party is 9, so that's 30. Let's see, that is 30 times 14 is 420 credits. Heh.
Easy.
Okay.
Just go fucking download Identic
No
Rune like
problem.
it's the Matrix.
I mean it is.
Yeah. I'd say learning languages isn't going to be a huge impediment. It's just a pretty rare language that not a lot of people really recognize. And I'll say that Sieg is proficient enough with computers. It doesn't really make a lot of sense to make you do a roll for it.
I mean, it's just these
Is
licenses.
this going to be Identic Rune or Identic Rune spoken?
Just Identic Rune. Spoken is, as far as you know, it is not a spoken language.
I assumed as much, but you never know.
Yeah, that's
When
what I
you
recall.
when you come back from the Matrix upgrades, you just never know.
True.
You're right.
Okay. And you said now that you can speak that, was there anything, or at least read that, was there anything you wanted to,
I wanted to study the tech on the sharks for their system-wide scanning protocols.
okay.
Because I want to learn that and get it installed on the ship.
Okay. Okay, so we'll say... Go ahead. One sec. Okay. Oh. So they... Sorry, brain is not braining. So we'll say for 3 days, you'll need 2 successes to get an idea of a blueprint to craft a module. We'll say it's a ship module that I'll charge similarly to other modules. This will be up to the next tier to like actually get the materials to like build it and have it installed on your ship. Does that sound fair?
Yeah, I mean, I'm basically formulating a design by myself. You know,
Yeah.
It's not going to be a simple thing.
Yeah, that makes sense. So we'll say you could either use an appropriate lore, Arcana, Nature, or well, not Nature. Maybe an Elemental, so like Occultism.
I'd
or
like to use technology lore.
Tech lore. Will do it. Let me give you a. We'll check for this. Okay, now that you can read Identic Ruin, you have a little bit better idea of what's going on with this.
Would you like public or private?
Public's fine. You can see how you're doing if you want to hero point this. Okay, so you succeeded on the first day, and you get an idea. You can get an idea of what signatures it's tracking. You have a stronger idea of maybe what it's doing, but not how to replicate it. So the second day goes by, and now you're trying to think of how you can, I don't know, like what kind of materials would be used to create this. You know, like how would you filter out noise on it? How would you make sure you actually track what you want? And because I assume you want this as basically a system scanner, so you want to be able to filter things and yeah. So this is for the second day. And you think on this, and you're just not super sure. And you know, Marty's it's the third day now. And you know, Marty's supposed to be arriving today, but this is just still in the back of your mind. And so you stop over by the ship and buy the raw materials of these. And this is another prompt in chat you can click.
Really? Again?
Might be time to invest a point.
Unless you're allowing it, you typically can't use a hero point on a downtime activity.
I'm okay with this.
She did mention it.
Yeah, you're fine too in this case. I actually didn't know that rule.
Show me the 4.
I didn't either.
Oh, come on.
So this is still escaping you. You're welcome to spend additional days to try and get that success if you want. But you do know that Marty texted you that he'd like to meet you at a bar called Padfoot Pete's.
And just getting a developer's block is all.
You just need to go talk to a rubber ducky. Or a green goblin, you know.
So
It's
yeah,
actually crazy how
I'll
realistic this
shelve
is.
that.
Quib looks up somewhere. Oh, goblin.
What was that book?
I was like, this is actually very realistic what's happening here.
Start the engineering project, and then it gets annoying. Then you have to yell at some inanimate object to start making it work.
I just need to start AI vibe coding.
True.
When your GM is an engineer herself.
Yeah, but to do that, you need to roll diplomacy instead of technology lore.
Take a breath. The frustration you're feeling with creating this is not in your head.
Would we have been told about this meeting place by Seed? Or is he shut himself in his room and working?
Well, it'd probably be along the lines of he got the text on the last day of where to meet up, and when he finally decided that he wanted to stop working on the scanner project, he would just pop out of the whichever room he's in or whatever, be like, "Hey, we're leaving."
Oh,
Oh no.
do I need like a nice shirt on to meet this gentleman?
Before we leave, though, Sapphire has something she wants to do
What's that?
in her free time now that she's not on Emiria. She wants to research the history of the church and see if she can find anything corroborating this whole split god theory.
Okay. So we'll do this a little again asynchronously back to the first day. What are you looking up, and like what kind of things are you trying to find specifically?
The history of the Church of Ymir, how far back it goes, and then also simultaneously the history of the Church of Ruach. And she's looking for like any sort of convergent history.
Okay.
I'm actually also very interested in this. I'd like to participate if possible.
Yeah. So I think what either we could do is we could do an aid, and you could aid Sapphire's role, or you could maybe research independent topics and then corroborate at the end of each day. Which sounds good to
I'm
you?
fine with either one. Do you have a preference?
I mean, if you feel like, I feel like Stranger will be better searching for Ruach stuff, and Sapphire will be better searching at Ymir stuff. And
I
then
mean,
if
maybe.
you start finding a commonality. True, maybe.
Okay. I'm fine
Yeah,
with
I'll
that.
say that we can decide like day by day. So like maybe the first day you can both research separately, and then if you want to like aid and like research the same topic.
Sure.
Yeah, that seems good.
Okay, so we'll do Sapphires first since you brought this up. And you want to search back to the Church of Ymir. I assume you'll be looking mostly online. There's not a lot of Ymyarians here, though you are welcome to try and find them. Seek them out.
She does want to focus on any records that are not necessarily accessible, maybe from Emiria. If there's anything unique that she might find on that planet, because she's probably pretty certain she's read everything that the church would give her.
Do you want to look online or look locally?
Let's start online.
Okay. And I believe you have Emiria lore. Do you want to use that or religion?
Let's do religion.
Okay.
She's looking for broader sources than just Emiria.
Yes. And this should be. This is a knowledge check, so. Yeah, this should be a blind one.
Okay.
Things probably should also been blind, but fuck it, we ball.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, you find religious records that date back hundreds of years about the Church of Emiria and the Emirian Empire that are much further, but you don't really see, like, you do see, mentions about worship of a god. They're not specifically super named reliably. They go by like a few names through time, but you don't really start seeing Yimyar until about 350 years back in records.
Okay. That checks out.
Is there anything else you want to know from that information that's related to timing?
Does the worship of this not consistently named god have a like central location, or is it more kind of system wide?
No, you find this pretty much related to the Amurian Empire.
Okay.
Yemyar as an entity does not seem to have a presence online until about 300 years ago.
Okay.
All right. And what did you want to research for the first day, stranger?
I think it's probably correct to start online as well. Since I'm not local, I need a little bit of time to kind of feel my way around, right? Let's see. Let me read the Ruach blurb real fast just to refresh myself. I have it on my character sheet, so it's not so bad.
Sure.
It says here that she's been rumored to walk the streets of Omolino, helping those on hard times. I'd actually like to look up and try to find out more about any specific instances of that.
Okay. So
I
are
understand if you don't
looking-
have that ready to go.
No, I'm just eating a taco.
Oh, understandable. That's also understandable.
Research taco.
They're al pastor. All right. Are you trying to look a little more recent, or just like any cases that were like notable
Um,
in terms of maybe like first recorded incident?
I think I prefer notable, but I think earliest and most recent count as notable.
Okay. I think religion is an appropriate check. What do you think?
I'd like to use Ruach Lord.
Okay. I will adjust the DC appropriately.
It's also better than my religion.
Yeah, and this should be a blind roll.
Absolutely. That was correct. Let me read Danite's Urge. I don't think it qualifies for this. Yeah, with 3 actions or fewer, there's no way.
No, not for a downtime activity, unfortunately. All right. So the first thing that pops up is you're searching online and you get a link to a post from a social media site, and you see like a video of like it's one of those like clickbaity videos, and the quality's not great, but it is curious that you see a woman, like is a robed figure, walk up to somebody on the side of the road who's, houseless and between jobs, and seems to pull out an incredible amount of food to give to this person. And you watch them walk out of frame, and the person with like who's recording this like chases after, and there's no one around that corner. Like there's no way somebody could have gotten at it. Like it's unusual.
Sure.
And you see a couple other videos that are like this of people like praying to Ruach for aid, or frankly some people just being asked to be carried to the afterlife, that sort of thing. And you see this exact same robed figure appear and just either provide blessings or specific aid, that sort of thing. And you do see an article from about 13 years ago of some of the Council of Ruach, which the Council of Amolino, which you'll be able to easily find online, is the leadership of Amolino, which is by council, chatting with this robed figure, who they introduce as, an avatar of Ruach. Or perhaps a face of Ruach. And this original video was about 20 years ago, which coincides with the around the founding of Amolino, essentially.
Oh wow, 20 years ago?
Yes, Amolino as a nation is extremely young. The revolution to get independence from Amiria was within the past 30 years.
Okay, I thought it existed before, just under
It's under
as a
new
part
management.
of yeah.
Yeah, I mean it was, but as an independent entity, it's about 20 to 30 years old.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, so this city has been here, but they essentially, that's you could find out more with another check for another day, but
Sure. All right, thank you.
yeah. All right, so do Sapphire and Stranger want to discuss their findings or anything, or
Stranger's not convinced that he has anything genuine, but he's willing to talk about it.
Yeah. Sapphire would relay kind of like the history and how there's this mention of this unnamed god. Maybe she is hesitant to say that the things they have heard are maybe true, but the pieces at least would fall into place if they were.
Hmm. No. Well, Ruach has all these kind of incongruous reports of benevolence when we've seen cultists who claim to be of Ruach
Mm-hmm.
who aren't quite so nice. But the fallibility of man is well known.
Of course. The Church of Ymir has never done anything horrible.
I mean, that would be ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So it was the second day. We'll start off again with Sapphire. What new information would you like to research today?
I think, unless Stranger wants to elaborate on something specific, the things that Sapphire wants to look into are just like this unnamed deity in the records. I think she is also interested in like what Stranger said about these, other reports of followers of Ruach being essentially benevolent forces, and even Ruach herself. So I think she's going to start though with trying to find more about this unnamed deity.
Okay. Do I hear religion?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I think since you are looking more specifically, this is probably, you're looking for something kind of like broad, not exactly something super finite and specific, so the DC will be a little more approachable. So roll this blind check, please.
Roll a question mark.
We love the question mark die.
Okay. So you find mentions through the past millennia of several gods. You find mention of the Wave Mother, a god that's. Some people outside of Marcia Bay would say that it is just the gravimetrical conflux. I forget what I called it. In the center of Aurousa. But it's basically a local deity that is assigned to that, but it's a little out of pocket to say that their god is just a natural phenomenon. And you also find mentions. You found scanned scripts online recovered from Talakran. You found things from Amuria. You have found things from Marcia Bay, and you have found things from Aperishi. Just excerpts from social media websites. You have found scanned handwritten documents that all talk about a goddess of life and death. And you find, at the end of this, you find a social media site that is a really poorly put together page. It's about 15 years old, that you can tell. And all of it is in Amolano, which I believe Sapphire speaks.
She does.
And they specifically refer to this goddess as Oriel.
Okay.
But the page is poorly put together. It's past that. It's hard to tell exactly when it was. It's like when you find a website from like 2004 and it's like a plain black site with like white text and like an HTML index.htm embedded images.
This is a site that is like still live and reachable. It's not like an archive or something.
It's still live and reachable.
Okay. Sapphire would like to make note of that address to get to Sieg later.
Okay. And, stranger, what would you like to do with your second day?
I'm actually gonna go out and look for, I guess, primary sources. I'm looking for used bookstores and stuff like that.
Ooh, okay. So you'd say like maybe like a gather information?
Yeah.
Slay. Okay. So I'm gonna say this is a diplomacy check.
Sure. Thanks, the Radiant.
Okay. So alright. This blind check for diplomacy in chat should be the appropriate roll.
Sure.
Alright. So you're able to easily find a number of bookstores, and you spend several hours going from bookstore to library, looking through dozens of lists of what's in stock, reference materials. It is really frustrating because you come up repeatedly empty until you get into a small little library run on the far side of the blue district, bordering the yellow district. And it's just this small little library with a kobold inside as the librarian,
Of course.
as is canon. And they look at you and they go, "Ooh, ooh, ooh! I think I know what you want." And they before you can react, they walk over to one of the shelves. They pull it down, and there is another shelf behind it that has books, of course. And they pull out a gray book and they go, "Ooh, I bet you want this one. Just a guess." And they hand you a book that talks about the, I guess it's like a first-hand account of the Omelonian Revolution.
That does sound pretty handy. You said it's a library, right? So I guess I can't purchase it.
You can borrow it. It's just as long as it comes back before, say, you die.
Good deadline.
I hate getting books back from dead people.
Emphasis on dead.
You may be waiting a very long time in that case.
I'll pass it doing fun things. Checkers, maybe chess.
When I return, let's play checkers.
Yes. I'm really bad at checkers, but it makes the other person happy. And you see his face like light up.
I do want to keep poking around and see if there's anything that Sapphire could use. I definitely won't be the expert on what she could use, but while I'm here.
Okay. What sort of things do you think that might entail?
I mean, anything similar, really, from the same region or on the same topic.
And while you're kind of talking, he goes, see. There was this elf that lived like 200 years, and I had to go get this book back from him. And it went all the way on Telecron, but I got it. I had the clan watch the shop for me, and I got it back. And it's I don't remember which spot it goes in now, though. That's the tough thing. And it's a history chronicle on the Amurian Empire.
Excellent.
What's excellent?
You are, my friend.
Oh, you're pretty excellent yourself.
Well, thank you.
I'm not here to flirt, though. What do you want?
These books, thank you.
And he's still holding on to this book. So is Stranger just gonna walk over and like pluck it out of his hands, or?
I mean, I want to walk over and politely request it.
Oh, you want to borrow this? Sorry, I got distracted. Here you go. And he just he goes, That means I don't have to put it back in its spot yet. Yes. Now, don't make me wait another 200 years. Just bring the books back when you're done, please.
I tell you what, if they have like a stacked up sorting shelf, I will stay for an hour or two and help them put things in order.
Okay. He's very appreciative. And unfortunately, his sorting system is you basically ask where a book goes, and he like runs around for like a minute, looks at every shelf, and then just kind of arbitrarily points to a position. It does seem like he has a system, but frankly, from strangers' perspective, it seems like he's just sort of arbitrarily putting them somewhere.
I mean, that makes perfect sense to me in real life, though. So
Yeah, you're right. You make a good librarian's apprentice. I bet you make a good apprentice in
there are
general.
worse things.
You're a good learner.
Well, thank you. I'll have to be on my way now.
Okay. See you later. And he like waves.
I'll wait back and head out.
All right. And when you walk through the door, you turn to close it, and you notice the door closes on its own. It's not like one of those like sliding
is that
grocery
like?
store.
I was like, is that notable?
It's a door with a turn handle, kind of thing, and like that does not have a motor to it, and it seems to magically close on its own.
Okay.
It's like a little startling, but it's not like upsetting or anything like that.
Yeah. Just swings shut suddenly and is a near miss or something.
Right.
Alright. Well, I've had a fruitful day. I'm gonna head back to whatever our base of operations is. Are we just staying on the ship, or do we have lodging?
You all have not discussed that. If you are going to stay downtown, in a hotel, or if you wanted to just stay on your ship.
I think Sapphire's staying on the ship because she's collecting a lot of information that she, wants to keep safe.
Yeah, that would be my concern, is subversive materials. But we are having the ship worked on, right? It's being repaired,
Oh yeah, that's true.
so it might not be a very productive environment for research.
Seek doesn't notice the people repairing the ship.
That's right. You also did all pay to have the ship repaired over 7 days.
That's right. We'll just say we have a hotel room, sure.
Yeah.
And whatever that costs can be whatever it costs.
Okay. I think they would charge you. 1 second.
We'll just put it on our tab and pay it at the end.
Surely there's diplomatic quarters, Flutter's eyes.
Surely there's what?
Diplomatic quarters. Flutter's eyes. The hotel person.
The hotel person asks what you mean. And they look at you for a second and they go, yeah, you can stay somewhere else.
Oh no.
And they decline to lodge you, Sapphire.
That's fair.
Whoa.
As for the rest of you, it'll be 5 credits per night. So if you're staying 3 nights, that's 15 credits.
Once
Oh
we
no,
go
my
somewhere
money.
else.
God, the lodging costs are like nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
I would prefer to stick together. So if Sapphire has been turned away, we can find a different place.
Okay. Sapphire, I will need a diplomacy check. Otherwise, you're sleeping on your ship.
Damn.
Okay. You find another place. It's a little more touristy,
This is Sapphire though.
and that will be 7 credits per night.
Fucked up.
So
I mean,
that will be 21 credits, so 21 silver.
Right.
And they don't really care that you seem to be outwardly representing Emeria, but you do keep your mouth shut this time.
Or do you?
Like, you gotta pay for quality.
And Robin and
Right.
Amy arrange their own lodging.
Okay.
Yeah, they do.
Oh God.
And we have these cool books. We can look at those tomorrow.
All right. It is the third day. We'll start off with Sapphire and Stranger. Stranger brought some books back. So what is he gonna do with those?
Well, I'm going to keep the gray one on the Amalino Revolution, and I'm going to offer the other one to Sapphire.
Yeah. Sapphire will read book. We can read books together.
Okay. And we can say you can just spend time reading your book. So we'll do Strangers first. You basically get an account of the first like third of the book is like organizing the revolution and realizing that like there is a group of people on like unrest in the Amurian Empire and a lot of the subtle resistance to the Amurians, things like, you know, widespread protests, strikes, you know, these sorts of things, people campaigning, you know, for change of essentially not being ruled by a theocracy. And, you know, you
I
find
understand.
there's a chapter on the day of the start of the revolution when the first laser was fired, that sort of thing, and you find writings of essentially that they believe that the entity known as a Yimyar is a lie or a smokescreen, and you find their accounts that they have met with, you know, have attempted to contact a entity that they, you know, believe is the actual god, or goddess, depending, that is believed to be Yimyar, essentially. And a lot more of the there's very sparse information on the book itself about this entity, but you do see start mentioning that they believe they've been saved by Ruach, that she's been blessing their safe passage, and then there was just one paragraph that stands out to you. It says, "There's one regret. We fucked up. We fucked up. We really, really fucked up. We fucked up," and it just kind of repeats like this. And the next page is blank. And then it goes
Great.
to establishing the city. It seems to be a printing error.
I'm sure this is fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, yeah.
And the back half of the book is essentially establishing their like Omolino as a nation and keeping the Amurians away, and some of their early communications with setting up the council and those who, you know, believe in and pray to Ruach and that sort of thing. And that is most of what Stranger finds when you get a text from Sieg saying, "Time to go." I assume.
I guess it's time to go.
It's time to go.
Wait. But wait, what about Squid?
Well, I'm gonna resolve things first. So at the beginning of the day, Sapphire, you have the book that you got from Stranger. I assume you want to read this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Sapphire, you read through this account of the Amurian Empire, and this goes back to thousands of years ago, essentially. Things that you know, different rulers, you know, it gets a little more simple the further back you go. It gets more things familiar as you get within the past 300 years. There's a section on the Karmic War, which was when a fleet have ships entered the system and that identified itself as the forces of Karma and was repelled by the Amurian Empire. This is all pretty common knowledge of things that might be taught in history class in Amuria, and honestly even like a Parashi in Marcia Bay. But it's one of those things where it's like you can kind of read between the lines a little bit that there's not quite as much detail further back, but this does largely line up with things that you have read. Is there anything else you might want to like look for in this book?
It feels in line with what Sapphire already knows. I think she is less curious about digging too deep into it, so I don't think she's gonna worry too much. Does it go back like any further than before Ymir started showing up?
Here. I'm going to put a series of checks in chat, and you can tell me which one you want to pick.
We're gonna do religion.
Alright, roll me a secret religion check. Okay. So, you scan through and you're looking for mentions before Ymir's mention?
Yeah.
You flip to the appendix or the index in the back of the book, where it has like keywords and what pages to find them on. And something does strike your eye, which is the name Oriel. And it's only mentioned on one page, and you flip to that page, and you don't see their name mentioned anywhere. Just about the provisions of Ymir.
Interesting. What context was the name like mentioned earlier, like a glossary or something?
Yeah, glossary at the end of the book. That's what I was looking for.
Okay. Okay. Good to know.
Alright, that's been 3 days for this part of the party. Squib, is there anything you wanted to do with your 3 days of downtime?
Quib has been playing through an entertainment program called Dim Spirit, and he's been around everyone the whole time while they're doing the other thing, just like complaining about the game between playing it. And my assumption is that they're just ignoring it because they're deep into actual things. So he's like sitting like back against Sieg's door mid his research, just like I just don't want to do a tech build. I feel like it's cheesy. I it's totally fine. It's a viable way to play. It's just not for me. Or when Sapphire and Stranger are talking about what they found in the books, he's just sitting on like the nearby couch, just going like, "Yeah, like the Steam Knight reads your inputs. There's no way he doesn't. He knows what you're pressing."
And
Incredible.
on like some of the days you're here, like Robin is here, she's like, honestly, right? It's complete bullshit. Like, I don't know. I do like the tech build personally because I think it's really fun, and like having that like player power is really fun. And she like is conversing with Squib.
Yeah. No, I get it. It's just there's something about I've always just done the scrap build. I just like hitting people with the scrap. It's simple. I'm simple. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, nothing wrong unless you want to make the game harder for yourself. And you see Amy just kind of like elbow her to like stop being rude.
I acknowledge.
So in the middle of one of Squib's rants about the CPU knowing their button presses, Sieg will shout out through the door, "I've analyzed that code before. You signed away the rights to the inputs."
I did. I always thought those user agreements were kind of just whatever.
Holy shit.
What else did I sign away? Oh goodness. You know what? I'm not gonna think about it.
And when the rest of you all get your the text, when you get the text from Marty, and then you get the text from Sieg saying time to go, Robin sends like a little frowny face in your group chat and says like, "Oh, Amy and I are gonna go check out this restaurant on the beach. should we join you all? Sorry, we didn't realize there was going to be a conflict.
No, you go do that, you two. Have fun.
Yeah, this is business. It's gonna be probably really boring.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be. I bet there's just gonna be appetizers, and they won't be very good.
Try the fish.
Sieg's gonna send a message back to the group chat. Trust me, you don't want to meet Martel.
As you're all like really encouraging, Amy just sends like ... and then a second message ... question mark.
Sieg will not elaborate.
That's completely correct. Yes.
And then Amy or Robin is like, okay, thanks. We'll see you back whenever. Just let us know. We'll be in town.
Have fun.
Also, we'll try and check on the ship to make sure the repairs are going correctly.
That's a good idea.
All right. So they are going to be off in the Green District. And it sounds like the rest of you are off to Padfoot Pete's.
Indeed.
And if any of you ask around, you would know that the term Padfoot is kind of occasionally derogatory, but it is a term from the undersea folk for people who walk on land.
Oh, I was expecting like a bar run by like a fuzzy dude who's got the Pete's, but okay, I see now.
I mean, don't cut that out yet. It's still possible.
It's true.
I mean, they call him Padfoot Pete. He's the king of the rumba beat.
Got maracas.
What's a rumba?
It's a little disc that moves around your ship and cleans it.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, you all make your way up across the city. It's within walking distance of like a good few hours walk. And
Yeah, that's a walking distance.
yes, you all walk fast. You all have gay walking. Anyway, I mean, I'm not gonna make the party take public transit. You're all allergic to that.
We can't go on public transit ever again.
Yeah,
Someone will
it's
die.
You've taken public transit and it's been safe.
I don't remember.
Also been
those.
extremely unsafe.
In a dream.
Yeah, in a dream. That was a fake world.
Anyway, you step on the bus and it just combusts.
Combust. Oh, wait, what kind of bus?
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Anyway, and you get to, a little kind of hole in the wall place, and you see a bright yellow sign that says Padfoot Pete's, and you know you're here.
Oh no, it's the suspiciously familiar model Bowser.
Yes, the suspicious. No, I didn't spell suspicious. That's okay.
Suspiciously familiar model. Incredible.
I am so glad I didn't wear something nice. This does not feel like a formal attire situation.
This robot looks at you and says, "Greetings. Do you require entry?
Yes.
Please present an identification. Alcoholic beverages are sold within these premises."
I haven't been carded forever.
I'll defer to Squib.
Good hands.
Sieg
the
will
robot is
walk
hard.
up and pull out his identification.
You are over the legal drinking age of 6. Please
Sir?
proceed.
Sarah just jokes a little.
I mean, it's different for college.
I guess maybe it's by. I don't know. Sure, here's my ID.
Your ID is over the legal drinking age of 6. Please proceed.
Okay, now that's not right. Who been 6?
Regulations
Okay,
and local laws are not mine to write, only to enforce.
That's fair, but I'm going inside before I say something.
Sieg, what you're looking at is essentially there is a catwalk over you. You would not be able to go into that side room. You can see up into it, but it's physically over you.
I see.
The
Scripts
golf club
also-
with the AP upstairs.
And the robot says, "Hello, Green Goblin. Please Submit identification, unless I am mistaken and you are not a goblin.
No, you actually got it in one. Here you go. He both gives him a card and also shows him the ID from his like.
There is no date on
Facility.
the. I see a secondary identification. You are over the legal drinking age of 6. Please proceed into Padfoot Pete's.
Thank you.
So I have two problems.
Oh no.
The first is that I don't have any ID. The second is that I'm less than 6 years old.
That's true.
I'm 5, and what is this?
Squib's gonna see you kind of faltering and come back and quick like walk up to you. He got a little writing utensil and like kind of turns so his back's to the robot and write on the back of his card, stranger, age 7. Oh, this is my friend's ID. He dropped it.
You just wrote that.
No.
I did not realize you were a government official. Please proceed. My
Thank you.
apologies,
Oh,
diplomat.
it's okay. I try not to flaunt it, but thank you. You do great.
Come
on,
on the other
stranger.
side of the door. Just-
He's kind of a government official by proxy.
I like how you all chose the one double door and then walked in the other double door.
It's important. Righty.
Very. We're gonna keep
Right.
him serpentine. Keep him guessing.
I mean, I'm just picking the door that's already open.
All right, and as you walk in, you see a lively atmosphere. There's some light dust and overhead lights meant to imitate fluorescence, kind of hanging. There's like a fan, but there's people playing, different like betting games like poker, blackjack, checkers, gotcha game. And you also see people interacting with like robots, and you also Sieg would not mistake someone at the bar. It's Marty.
I wonder which one it is.
Could be.
Be any of them, really.
All right, how is the party kind of proceeding through here?
I'll let
Squib.
Sieg lead the way, and then follow at a polite distance.
Nobody look at the people playing the gacha games. They'll start telling you how they're pulling on their engine or something. It's weird.
I mean, that sounds like it might be fun. Maybe I should get into these.
No, don't, boss, don't. Saving your life.
I mean, nothing wrong with a gachapon machine.
Get engines out of those too.
I mean, it's crazy what you can fit into a data bank capsule.
They say it's
That's
a W engine, boss, but it's an L. Okay, it's a straight L. Don't take the L.
Whatever you say. You know these things better than I do, Squib. So follow your advice.
And you see people just kind of almost glaring daggers at all of you as you walk in. Like you can tell that you don't look. They can tell you're mostly not from around here.
I think I might be overdressed.
You gotta look like you belong. Okay, follow my lead.
That fire looks down at her outfit. Yeah, I belong.
Squib's gonna walk like
I don't know.
He's in a goblin scuttle. Okay, that doesn't actually really work that way, but he's just gonna kind of like scamper.
So as you
Squib and I are
walk
dressed
by-
like mercs.
So once,
Oh, I was just gonna say, as you walk by someone at the table, Sapphire goes, "Hey, lady, those wings are pretty sexy."
Squib, protect me.
All right, Sieg, you said you were gonna do something.
so once Sieg reaches this point, he's going to activate his custom rig and spawn it to it.
You watch
And
the. Go ahead.
And as he's slowly approaching on him, he's going to hold the trigger in his hand, say, "Martel Colitis, give me one good reason why I should not shoot you."
You see the model bouncer. Its hand transforms into an assault rifle and looks at you to it. And the bartender goes, "Hey man, we don't want any trouble here." And Marty turns around, and he walks with his hands up, close to you, and he gets right to about here. And he reaches for a hug. And he just hugs you tightly and goes, Sieg, man, you made it! But you know my name's not Martel. It's Martellus, but, hey, how you been? Man, you're gonna scare people here, man. And he's like he's nervously laughing. He's not entirely sure that you're not gonna shoot him.
Boss, should I take
Well,
out my gun?
Coincidentally enough, Sieg was going to go for the hug as well.
Aw.
Sapphire leans into Squib. She's like, "This is kind of a scummy hive of wretch and villainy. It's a little weird."
Yeah. Like, I think that guy, he doesn't like me. And that guy doesn't like me either.
I'm pretty
So-
sure nobody here likes me.
So Marty is kind of a moderately skinned in terms of like human skin tones, as are Ketty, so you can see kind of like aquatic features on him. But he keeps most of them covered by a shawl with a jacket with like a hood on it, like a cloak. I know clothing terms. And he's got like you can see that he's been traveled and things like that. His clothing is mostly optimized for swimming and things like that, as he does live underwater. But he's really happy to see Sieg, and he goes, "Hey, bartender, round on me." And the bartender goes, "Are you crazy, kid?" He goes, "Yeah, I am. My buddy's here. He actually came." And you watch the security bot unfold its weapon, and it holsters its hand.
Hello, friend of Sieg. I think. I'm still not entirely sure.
Yeah, all right. Sorry. And he kind of sits back on the thing and goes, "All right. You must be Sieg's friends. I'm Marty Calidus, but you can just call me Marty. Who's you all?" "Oh my god, Sieg gets in such good condition." And he goes and looks over the to it. "Man, you were sketching this up when you left, man. This shit's good."
Well, necessity streamlined production.
You got sold out, huh? That's what I heard. Kinda scummy.
Anyways, so these are the people that I've been traveling with. He turns and gets out of the way so he can see Squib. So,
Hi.
the small one you can barely see over the stool is Squib Fitzgerald.
And you see him
My
walk
card?
over to the stool, and he leans over, like, abdomen on the stool, and, like, reaches down at a hand to shake Squib's hand.
He's gonna shake it and hand him his card. Yeah, we're I'm a good buddy. I'm like a brother to him. But like
Oh, you
if
got a
the brother
card,
that
too.
Oh, do you have a card?
And he hands a card back to you. And it's Carlos
Nice.
Associates.
Squib's gonna pocket that one for sure.
Yeah, well,
And beside him, his employer, Sapphire.
oh, it's a pleasure, miss. And he does, like, this full, like hand down, like, bow halfway to his waist kind of thing.
Oh, that's not necessary, but nice to meet you.
We shows hospitality around here. That's just how we do it on Lapicia.
There's this moment, like, Sapphire's eyes kind of just, like, wander into a thought of the past. She's like, "Yeah, no, I've been here before. It's a nice place."
Yeah, well... And he kind of looks at Sieg for approval and goes, "Don't make losing twice in a row a habit."
Anyways, the shy one in the back likes to be somewhat of a stranger.
Oh, okay.
I didn't want to interrupt, but I wanted to give the guy who made the comment a look
Oh, the comment to Sapphire.
at the wings.
Yeah.
And he kind of sees you, like, making a look at him, and he kind of, like, raises his eyebrows and, like, wiggles them at you.
Oh my god.
At least he's an inclusive creep. I don't know.
Oh, that's all he gets. But canonically, I would have been over here.
Ah, okay, that's fine. All right. Ooh.
What trouble do you find yourself in, Martel?
I don't know. It ain't necessary. Well, it kind of affects me. It affects my work, but I don't know. There's been some kind of. He looks around. There's been some kind of political changes in the Lapisean houses. There's a lot more division between them, and a lot more calls for dominance of assertion of what is that? Self-determination. And Lapisean, Lapicia must protect its own borders, and a bunch of nonsense we haven't heard since the war, It just feels real artificial, and I think things are gonna get to a real heated bad point soon.
Oh, what's the worst that could happen? It's not like my family can get any lower.
Well, there's basically two groups magnetized, and one that's in support of all this, and there's the ones who think it's kind of nonsense, like House Lazuli. And, well, the ones not going with it well, they're paying the price, Political gains, getting dragged in the news, all that stuff, Real targeted legislature, tariffs. I don't know. But I don't see things going well, and there's been talks about, adjusting the borders between Lapicia and Silune, and I just don't see it going well, man. This ain't how things are supposed to be. And I think House Lazuli got the right idea. Man, they don't got the strength for it.
You said you felt like it was it's fake, like someone's behind the scenes pulling the strings.
Yeah. And what's more, they introduced all these new AI soldiers who are supposed to be helping out with the guard and the police and stuff like that, and bolstering everything, but you don't stock up a bunch of soldiers if you're not gonna use them, right? Maybe I'm crazy. I ain't gonna make you come all this way because I'm crazy. I know I'm not crazy, but look. And they're saying, oh yeah, House Sagiss and Team Sagiss and whatever the hell they're calling themselves. It started as House Sagiss. And, they say, oh, they know best, and the voice knows best. Who the hell's the voice? Right?
The stranger has like an involuntary reaction to the phrase "the voice."
Yeah, see? Don't you hate when people are getting some bullshit sound that they putting in their ear and they... You get me, stranger. I didn't catch your name, by the way.
That will do.
Oh. Wait, your name is that? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. No offense, sir. Anyway, yeah, something's just up, and ever since we've been Little Sieg, when I got something up with my senses, I never been wrong, except for the 3 times I was. But you know what? I never been wrong.
Only 3 times? That's pretty impressive.
It's pretty good. I still told him he shouldn't have taken that job, but a little bit of a sore spot.
So you believe someone's stoking the fires of a civil war?
I do. I think someone's trying to profit off this whole thing. People know Lapicia got some of the best fighters under the waves, and Sulune's got some of the best miners. What's a great way to take over and get richer? Something stinks. And what worries me is, there's been, squabbles here and there, but I don't think it's gonna be stopped at Saluna, if I'm being frank. He'll probably come up here above the seas, and it'll probably be someone else's problem. And man, we gotta stop that before, right? You guys will help me.
I'm with a civil war on someone else's planet.
When you put it that way, it's a lot to drag into, but I mean, it's Seek's
I like-
family.
Not like people suffering for no reason. So I mean, helping, that sounds good.
You
And
guys
boss,
came all
I
this
mean-
way.
I mean, think about the brownie points you'd get for being. I'm not going to say it because I feel like it would be bad, but
Yeah, I am worried about someone like me's particular involvement in a civil war for another planet, but there's not anything in the rules that we can't do independent jobs if Sieg wants help.
Lady, are you worried about looking all sparkly and Amurian? Because I'm gonna be honest, it's gonna get you looked down on more than anything.
I'm more worried about any potential fallout with my boss.
if we save the day, it'll be like a nice little like extra credit, you know?
That's true. It could be nice for Marcian and Amurian relations. So
Look,
I'm
I'm,
just taking initiative.
I'm gonna be real with you. And he pulls out a data pad, and he flips it around, and you see a picture, and he zooms in a good bit on this. And oh god, sorry, I had an internet hiccup. And he kind of zooms in, and he's like, he shows you basically a far off picture that is like starships being built underwater. He goes, well, it depends when you want your boss to get involved, lady. Whoever that is. And he kind of sits back down.
It would be nice to stop something before it escalates to extra planetary scale. So yeah,
Yeah, it would be nice to de-escalate something for once instead of what we normally do.
it's true. What do you think, Sieg?
Yeah, this is your family, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Sieg is gonna turn to Marty, and he's gonna say, "Who are the major contenders in this future civil war?"
There's a bunch of people who've all rallied under House Sagiss. And they're saying that they envision a brighter Lapicia, like the old ways, strong and warlike and shit like that. And there's a couple houses that are. House Lazuli is really the biggest one, kind of giving them any flack for it. But I mean, this ain't the old times. Salune will throw down, I'm sure. I mean, they got the economics for it.
Is there any opposition in the Crown family?
Are you asking about your house or within?
Like whichever is the most powerful house currently.
Gotcha. He goes, no, I mean we got House Sagitt's got a lot of influence on him right now. I'm just saying, this started off as something small, and now it's got some mainstream support, and it kind of worries me where it's gonna go.
Follow-up question: what's the best way for us to help? You want us to like look into these other houses, or
I mean, y'all can stay at my place at Lapicia if you want, but yeah, I could use a little help just kind of seeing what's up with all this, because it's just a good old guy like me. I ain't much of a fighter, and if I try and get anywhere, I get turned away. So if people can kind of get in and out of places, that's a little bit better.
oh, yeah, and let me tell you, this crew, especially these two, and he points to Stranger and Sapphire, they were reading books the last few days. They are investigators. They can read. Good.
You can read too, right, Squid?
I mean, yeah, but not the skill level that you two display.
Huh.
They are straight to a library? That's crazy.
Squib knows I'm a surgeon, right?
I think you're just really good at healing people, just like happenstance.
Well, apparently Squib also now knows that you're not even 6 years old, so he might think you're a child.
Child surgeon.
He's not old enough for college. But not that Squib's
I
ever
don't
been
know.
there.
I mean, androids have different standards, I'm sure.
I'm sure we can find something. And Sieg actually knowing anything about the people involved would be a lot easier.
All right. And as you're all talking with Marty, you see a gentleman stand up from one of the tables behind you, and he kind of walks over and he goes, "You know, I was surprised you spilled the beans that quick, but I think it's best if you don't get involved."
I'm
And-
sorry, you sound really raspy. Do you want like
Yeah, I
alien?
do. At least I'm not gonna sound as bad as you sounded, but in a sec, kid. And you watch him throw off a cloak, and two robotic creatures burst through the windows. Where'd my other token go? Second, as I find the token I lost. All right, bursts through the window and lands up by one of the tables, with weapons drawn, and we are gonna go ahead and roll initiative. And this individual has a bunch of armor on.
A bunch of armor, you say?
Doesn't look like the
There's somebody
heaviest
that
armor, but yes,
Here's
armor.
that.
Align yourself to a grid somewhere. I'll put these guys like here, here, and like mostly like here. There. Should be able to align yourself to a grid. And Marty dives over the bar and takes cover.
Hope for the best.
Yeah.
I hope
Sorry,
Pete is okay.
Pete passerby.
This is about what you'd expect from a night at Pete's.
And you see people kind of cower and duck under the tables.
There's no counter to initiative yet.
Oh, sorry about that. Here. I'm setting frightened on the NPCs.
And to use no cause for alarm. Turn them all to fight with us.
Please don't. Do not get these people killed.
Round of drinks to anyone who beats up a robot.
All right.
Roll
All right,
initiative.
and we'll put on some battle music.
As I roll initiative, I will activate my wide area deflection field, otherwise known as mirrored aegis.
All right. So it is the top of the round. I did not all give you a hero point, but I meant to give one for the excellent RP everyone did. So we'll start off with an extra hero point for everyone.
Hooray!
Points.
This one here is going to target lock stranger. And fires with a rifle. Out of the gate, you see them crack stranger in the head with a rifle. For 78 damage.
Ow!
Whoa. That's a lot of damage.
You are correct.
And then you watch they flip out with their other hand with a pistol and fire at stranger for a follow-up. And these shots bounce off of one of the robots and hit the bar. This one is going to target lock onto Sieg. And runs over here. And fires a rifle at you.
I would like to shoot it.
Go for it.
Or I don't have an active yet, so I don't have any reaction. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, wait, this is too early, yeah. In this case, you do not have your reactions yet. So you basically all got jumped. And that is going to be a critical hit.
Hey, stop that.
Jesus.
For 93 damage as they... you watch C get hit in the chest and stagger. And that's its turn. Alright, Squib. Your turn. You watch two robots spring through the windows and nearly down two of your party members.
All right, it's closing time. Yeah, going up,
Get him, Squib.
doing the salvo.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm re-rolling the salvo.
I was gonna say that one on the die.
Okay.
I'm afraid a 22 is still not gonna beat their armor class.
Oh wow. Well, you know what? We'll just hit him again for real this time. Regular hit.
Alright, your regular hit hits.
Nice.
Bonk.
You deal 15 damage. Alright, Sapphire. It's your turn. Shit's kinda gone crazy.
Sapphire's used to having a little breathing at the start of a fight, but we're going right into it. So Sapphire is going to cast Angelic Halo. And she is going to heal Sieg.
Does the blood magic matter?
The blood magic is going to go on Sieg from the heal, but you got the one from the Halo.
Oh.
So 65 healing from that, and then you also get this. That's it.
Alright, Stranger, it's your turn.
Okay. Alright, well, Sapphire's lightly armored. So I will raise the walls, targeting Sapphire. I will
She's
fix
unarmed.
will fix my title. This one. I'll use the Radiant to restore hit points to myself.
All right, you heal yourself at the start here.
Okay, I will shift imminence to. I think it's actually going to be Scar the Survivor. Okay, that's one action. And I think I will move to engage. Actually, I will step to here,
Okay.
and I will strike this robot.
Okay. That's a hit.
Very nice. I would leave this on lightning for right now.
All right, your lifeline hits into it, and you notice that the electricity does some significant damage to it.
And the reason to step was that she described the robots locking in, and I interpret that as the operative aim, and I'm worried about the reaction to shoot me.
Mm.
Okay, that's my turn.
Understandable. Okay. You watch this person in armor begin making some motions, and they are looking at Sapphire as they're tagging a spell behind the robot, and they glance and you at the Tuit, and you watch the spell emanate from Tuit and hit you. And
Oh.
Fucked up.
so they're gonna roll the attack roll for the spell. Okay. And that hits. And you'll be taking some acid damage and some persistent acid damage as deconstructing nanites hit your body and start eating at you.
Ow.
Ah, dang it! I meant to prepare the bucket of water cantrip, and I forgot.
No.
All right. Second. Okay. And then they also manifest some energy onto their palm and fire it at Stranger. And they kind of misjudge where Stranger's moving, and it goes wide. All right. The bouncer robot sees things happening and saw this thing jump through a window and shoot a patron. So it's going to walk forward, and it's going to try and stab a fist at this. It hit. And then it says something in binary to the other robot, and it seems like it's not. See, you would understand it's trying to say, please desist. See, it gets your turn.
Alrighty. I'm going to spend 2 action to upload virus on those 2 robots. And I'm going to attempt the override access.
All right.
So I need to make a computer's check against both of their will DCs.
Yes, and this is going to be a slightly different DC, so go ahead and make me a computers check, and I'll manually compare it and let you know how your result is.
I'd like to re-roll that.
Go for it.
Come on. It was on 17.
All right. They both seem unaffected.
Fair enough. Then I'm going to shoot this one.
As a critical miss, it seems like getting jumped has put Sieg a little off of his footing.
That's fair.
All right. This one, as a free action, draws an arm blade and is going to swipe at Squib. Hitting and dealing 14 damage.
Ow, my bones.
And you watch little hologram projectors around their body fire, and suddenly they turn invisible.
Oh,
And you see that the image you were looking at did not exist. Okay. The other one also interacts to draw their other weapon. And then they go ahead and see this other bouncer just hit them. And then they're going to go ahead and turn. And they're going to go ahead and fire their rifle again at Sieg. And this time, the bouncer kind of pulls at their shoulder, and the shot goes wide and hits one of the bar stools and just knocks it off. And this one is also going to disappear. And that enemy movement detected. Alright, and that is its turn. Squib, you watch both of these flutter out in a spark of holograms. And there is one creature left.
okay, I'm not smart enough for this. That means it's your turn, buddy. And we're doing the salvo again. So much more success.
Alright, and that is the
First melee hit.
melee strike. Yep, that hits, and that does 18 damage. And the follow-up hit misses.
You know what? I'm wasting my hero point because I feel like doing that.
Isn't it supposed to have a +2 from the trigger in?
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
I
that
thought
I don't know
one.
if that matters.
Oh, I thought I did do that, but no,
Oh,
you're right. I totally
Let me
forgot.
double
It
check.
does, but I didn't check it off.
Okay,
Well,
so
presumably the
would you like your hero point back and use the original roll then?
If that's okay.
Yeah, absolutely. What's up, Sieg?
that's nothing.
Okay. Anyway, so.
So
Oh,
I'm
sorry, there's no
going
like
to-
use original roll. Anyway, and as you go for the follow-up shot with that, you shoot a hole straight through them, and you see a glittering shock of rainbows, and then another hologram fades, and you see that they actually sidestepped your shot.
What?
Cool.
It's the rainbow technology. It's too strong. And then he's just gonna. Let's see. What's is this is a chair right here?
This is a robot. It's a game
Okay.
master robot that was serving checkers to them.
Okay. Could I occupy that square?
Yeah, you can climb on it.
Step over and reload at the same time.
Okay. All right, and that is. All right, Sapphire, it's your turn.
All right. She's a little hurt. Stranger's a little hurt. Sapphire's a little concerned about invisible ones ambushing, so he is going to. She's going to stay where she is. She's going to use her healer's gloves on herself. Use the healer's touch from that to heal herself. Nice.
All right, you heal yourself with 32 as you use your divine healing gloves.
And then she is going to she's going to top off Stranger with a level 4.
Oh,
Big numbers. And Stranger gets that. And that is it.
Hi, stranger, it is your turn.
yep. I'm going to cast Malediction.
Ooh.
I need to click on it once to make it the right size.
Because it's an emanation that just like pulses from you on aura, so spell effect goes on them. I think.
It is an aura. It has the aura attack.
Okay.
I don't see an aura around you, though.
I just don't see an aura
this?
effect with the.
Yeah, I don't either. That's why I'm asking.
Well, the aura trait's a Starfinder game mechanic. Continuously ebbs out from you, affecting creatures within a certain radius. It can also refer to the magical signature of an item. Yeah, so it's just an emanation spell, as the tag is. So yeah, it's a 10-foot
Yeah.
emanation.
Yeah, Benediction, which is the same but +1 for allies, does work correctly. Maybe this one just doesn't work correctly.
I think that's
Whatever.
because, like, bless, you can make it grow, and you can't do that with malediction.
Yeah, you can. It's right there.
Can you? Oh, all right. Well, I read
Who
words
knows?
well.
Anyway, I'm gonna move to. First of all, I'm gonna move to where I last saw the robot and see if I run into it.
Okay. You do not. You
Okay,
walk
fair
smoothly
enough.
through the area.
Okay, and then I will continue moving, and I will just move over here.
And nothing happens.
That's about it. Okay.
Okay. So this creature is going to. Let me check a distance. Yeah, okay. Fly over Squib.
Can
around the bar.
I action or
Oh.
whatever it's called?
GM thing. There we go. Oh, what was that, Squib?
Did I do my reaction to that?
Yeah, you can reactive strike.
I would like to as well.
You can also reactive strike.
Indeed.
I'm gonna watch.
The Tuit can also fire.
And Sapphire's here.
Hey!
Yeah.
That is a hit from Squib for 20 damage. That is a critical hit from Stranger.
Jesus.
That is a hit from Sieg. Roll critical damage from your Stranger.
Yep.
Nice.
The electricity seems to not affect them. And then they have to pass at a fortitude save. I have 3 reactions to resolve, sorry.
Yeah.
And they are slowed 1. And then you get temporary 4 temp HP.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, apologies, there's a lot of things to resolve.
The entire party has reactive strike.
Yeah.
When you put all your XCOM characters on Overwatch.
Okay, now that that's all resolved, I was like, oh yeah, it's this creature's turn still. They are going to cast a spell. And you see a bunch of nanobots jump out of your Tuit again, Sieg, and they're going to make a spell attack roll as they cast a spell against you. And that hits.
Side note, I just realized my persistent damage didn't roll, so I'm going to do that and take that damage.
Okay. You take 14 acid damage, Sieg, as more nanobots jump out at you. Let's hit that recovery check as a failure. And then you watch this thing just kind of tremble. It trembles through here. Trembles down here. Alert! Danger! Please put weapons aside. And it kind of just walks around through here, and then it's its turn. Alright, Sieg, it's your turn.
Is the lady still visible from here?
Yeah, you can see her up on top of the bar. She's gonna have full cover. On the there's like an upper level and there's like a banister you can see her over. So the walls are set up.
Okay,
a
I
little
will
longer.
modify to change my turret's array.
All right.
We are going to go with the thunderclap array. And then I will shoot her.
All right, go for it. As thunder sonic waves fly up the banister and damage part of it, hitting her. Roll me some damage. That 29 will beat her AC. But she does seem to resist it.
Good to know. I will yet again change the weapon array.
Okay. It just unset everybody's initiative.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
I'm gonna put people in manual order that I remember. Let me know if this is wrong.
I was last.
Yeah. I've never seen it do that. And then this enemy was... And then I believe after that, it was Squib, is that right?
I think it was Squib, Sapphire, other enemy,
Stranger.
Bouncer, Strangers, Sieg.
I think that's right.
No, Stranger was directly after Sapphire.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
So,
Sapphire was 25, I was 24.
so Squib, Sapphire, sorry about this. Never had to inset this.
That's fine. These things happen.
Other enemy, and there was Stranger Robot or Robot Stranger?
Stranger was
Stranger's
right
after
after Sapphire.
Okay. That's right.
An enemy robot Sieg.
Okay.
Yay.
Wow, that's wild. I wonder what
God,
they
these
got.
are some terrible initiative rolls.
876543321. Okay, sorry, and then you modified, you shot, and then you have one more action, I think?
I modified again.
Oh, okay. Top of the round then. Sapphire, you're sure for a second you heard footsteps.
Sapphire hates this.
And then
Ow, ow.
you feel a bullet in the back. As the creature materializes into reality. For 33 damage.
Okay.
And then there's a hail of... Actually, it's just going to fire again. Wait, no. Okay, hail of gunfire. And
This is a range strike.
range strike.
Sapphire's gonna hold up her hand and small shield from the bracers of missile deflection.
All right. These shots, a few of them go wide, and one goes for your face, and you snap your bracer into position, and you see a glass on the bar shatter as a bullet goes through it. And it goes right past Marty. And you hear the robot say, "Classification, vestige threat, high."
Oh god, oh god.
The other one appears as it fires at Sieg. That is... okay. Dealing 23 damage to Sieg. And then also is going to follow up with their pistol. For a hit. That should not have been off guard for the second attack, but it's still a hit. For 22 damage. And this one says, "House Lazuli must not interfere." Squib, it's your turn. The two robots have appeared, and one of them is threatening your boss.
Boss.
Those hurt. Ow. Maybe more ow and Sieg, but also ow.
He's charging over. That's the only option. Ah. You know, he's committing to salvo once he gets there.
Get him.
Alright. That's 2 action move and then salvo.
Yep.
Alright, go for
This
it.
time. Beautiful.
Alright,
beautiful.
that's a hit. Roll me some damage. That 32 beats their armor class.
I'll be forgetting my bonus this time.
They take 18 damage. And you lock in and critically hit because of your trigger brand salvo. You know how the target's gonna move.
Let's go.
Not this time, Buster.
Alright, and they become clumsy and enfeebled from your crushing rune on your weapon, and must make a fortitude save against your firearm. And they fail and are stunned 1. That was pretty heroic.
Love it when a plan comes together.
Yeah.
At Sapphire, it's your turn.
Good job, Squib. Sapphire, like, she looks like she's about to fire a shot back at the robot that shot her. Then hears Z getting hit behind her, and instead holds out her other hand, golden light, and heals him.
And Sieg is healed for 58.
Gets that. And then Sapphire. She's 1 action. What's I gonna do with this? Okay, battle medicine's 2 action. Oh no, battle medicine's 1 action. Cool. He's gonna battle medicine herself. Let's see. Yeah, we're just gonna assurance it.
Alright, and you heal yourself for 20 because you assurance. At the very least, you have some things practiced that Sapphire knows how to fix on herself.
That's it.
Alright, and you take some persistent damage. You take 10 persistent acid damage as the nanobots continue eating at you.
Bye.
And you brush the last of them off. Alright, stranger, it is your turn.
Okay. I am going to jump up to the catwalk where the presumably karmic enemy is.
Mm-hmm.
Could be anything.
That's crazy. I'll move you through the wall.
Okay.
And as you land, she's going to strike at you.
That's fine.
She goes and makes a slash with magical energy, and then you just block it with your forearm.
All right, and then I need a will save against malediction.
All right, and what happens to that? What does malediction do again? Is that basically
gets
Bane?
it's -1 AC.
Okay.
I can't post it in chat.
I'm looking up above.
Yeah.
There we go. All right.
All right, thank you. All right, and then I will strike. First, I will shift imminence manually to empower my weapon.
Okay.
Then I will.
Oh wait, she's slowed, so she couldn't have struck you anyway with that. So she does not use that reaction.
How many actions do you have, Boogie?
Well, jump was 1. Shift imminence is 1. Strike is 1.
Sustaining malediction is 1.
Oh yeah.
Why would I sustain it?
It's not- I think you have to
It's duration of 1 minute, not sustain.
Yeah, I think you have to sustain.
You only
if want
sustain it to make it bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's just the rename of Bane, which is like bless.
Yeah, it is just Bane.
Yeah.
It is not Bane. It is the opposite of benediction.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, some spells
Anyway,
will
I'm
say
striking.
sustained up to 1 minute or something. Yeah, give me that strike.
Yep.
I
That's a
didn't
hit.
play a priest.
All right. Let me check the barrow box. Make sure
Okay.
Energize Spark is off. There we go.
All right, and you deal a certain amount of damage.
Indeed.
Almost all of it goes through.
Yep, I've wisely chosen to deal spirit damage. And that's my turn.
All right. She's gonna cast a spell.
I'd like to react. I'm just renaming my spell effect malediction so it's not the same.
Yeah. Go ahead and let me know if you'd like to reactive strike or any other reaction you might have.
Yes, that's what I'm doing. Strike again.
All right, and that 16 is a 34 and is a hit.
Excellent, excellent.
All right, and she successfully casts Translocate and disappears over here
Understandable.
to the other side of the catwalk. And that is her turn. She's no longer slowed. Or maledicted, I believe, because she's not in the aura.
Right, yeah.
This robot says, intruder must be dealt with.
Poor robot. It's doing its best.
Please put down your arms. Unnecessarily violent behavior detected. Alright, Sieg, it's your turn.
All right, I am going to modify to increase damage.
Go for it.
And then I'm going to hunker down to move and gain cover.
That's a little louder than I would have liked. Yeah, go for it.
And I will shoot the robot in the top right.
Alright, give me that attack roll.
Dice have been real nice to me tonight.
It's been great. That 21 will
this.
not beat their AC. Alright. This one was slowed, so it only has 2 actions this round. Or sorry, it was stunned. And so you see more nanobots come out of a little compartment on its shoulder. And they begin patching it up. And it seems to heal. And that's his turn. Alright, this one... you see it push another high caliber round into its weapon, and then it looks at Sapphire with its rifle, and it fires. Oh.
No.
Yeah, for 14 damage, not a lot. And then it
I'm shooting my boss.
scampers behind this, behind the bar, and takes cover.
Can I react to it moving?
It just stepped over.
Okay.
And then you see Marty and the bartender kind of look like it's very concentrated on them. Squib, it's your turn.
I'm beating the gears out of this thing. So first reloading. Then we're salvoing.
All right, give me that salvo. All right, it sidesteps your first hit of your salvo.
Do I waste a point for real this time? Yeah, of course we do. Greedy little gusses. Oh well, you know what? Just F me respectfully. Do a
Command
regular
not
follow-up attack.
acknowledged.
Okay, well, yeah, you know what? You win some, you get owned some.
All right, Sapphire, it's your turn.
All right. She is on top of the catwalk, correct?
Down there, yes. So she's above you, and she's on this catwalk.
Sapphire is going to take off with her wing and up to an equal level with her.
Okay.
Move a little closer.
So that's how far can you move with your wings again? 40, right?
30 feet.
30. Okay.
So 10 up and then 10 over.
Yep.
And she's going to fire her thermal lance.
All right. She'll have lesser cover from the railing, but you're on the same elevation.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, and we'll stay lightly armored.
Okay. Yeah, that's going to get hero. Oof.
That's worse.
Worse.
All right, you fire your thermal lance, and one of the fan blades in the room hits you, and your thermal lance goes south, and you core a hole through both doors, and you hear a small explosion outside.
Oh no!
Oh
Robot!
goodness.
No, I killed the bouncer! Oh no! Sapphire
Boss room.
immediately regrets her decision.
And you see her kind of chuckle, and she goes, "Pretty good."
Next one's coming for you. Maybe, probably.
All right, stranger.
Diplomacy, boss.
I got
Diplomacy.
that working.
There's no diplomacy here.
So, what kind of collateral damage does an EAT have?
Oh no.
Because it's listed as pure single target with no blast at all.
It does not have negligible blast, but it is a rocket. But yeah, it will generally hit the target. If you miss, it might do some collateral damage.
Okay.
What are you worried about damaging? Like the catwalk?
The bar, yeah.
Okay, no, you're fine. It's an anti-tank rocket, so if you hit her, it's fine. It's not high explosive.
It is high explosive.
Okay, it does not have a big blast.
Okay.
Yeah, it is high explosive trait.
You can do worse than I did.
I mean, you know.
That's not tempt fate.
Well, also tell me about the layout of the catwalk, because there's not actually a catwalk here, obviously.
Udon. So there's like a. There's not a catwalk where? Sorry, wait.
Where I'm standing,
Oh.
there's not one on the map at least.
Okay, there is about equal area here. There's like a banister that you can see over, except where it was damaged a little bit by Siegs to it. There is a catwalk leading from a side room over here, which you can surmise by being in this room comes from over here. And there's basically just a catwalk leading to another lounge across from this other side of the bar.
Okay. Is that bridge higher elevation than where I am now? Since I do see stairs up to it over here.
It's approximately the same.
Okay.
Like maybe 2.5 feet, but I'll just round it down.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
There is a banister on this side that'll slightly obscure your aim. This is the same thing Sapphire dealt with, but it's only lesser cover, so it's only +1 armor class.
Oh, I'm aiming myself. Don't worry.
Concern.
Where is it? There it is. Okay. I'm going to long jump.
All right.
I'm gonna fix my ruler. I'm going to take a little step to the side so I can run diagonally, and then run to here and jump.
All right. Do you have to make? Is this long enough that you have to make a check for, or?
Yeah, it's the long jump action. It's a DC 15 athletics check, and I jump a distance up to my check result.
Okay, go for it.
I'll nanite surge this. Why not?
Open up
We I
for
can
reference.
below. Let me just click this to use it.
All right, but you cannot jump farther than your land speed.
That's okay. I have a 40-foot land speed.
Okay, that's right. You're fast. Terrifyingly fast.
Okay. So this does 20.
Hopefully it lets you jump. This should not have a wall interaction, but
I hope not. Okay, I think I can get to here and
grab an edge.
Yeah.
Well, you just use
I get
nanite
to here and
surge.
I use rapid mantle to just get the rest of the way up. Because I jump to within 5 feet of the bottom of the
So
edge.
you just use nanite surge, so you don't have another reaction to use grab an edge with rapid mantle.
I'm not grabbing an edge. I'm just rapid
Oh.
mantling, which just happens as part of the same action. Let me. Make
Oh,
like a
I
break.
see. Yeah, I didn't see the second half of it. My bad. I was reading too fast. Yeah, you're fine.
Just think, just for the readers.
Yeah. No, I missed the if you climb or leap within 5 feet beneath the top of an edge, you can pull yourself as
Yep.
a part of that action.
Yep, no problem. All right, and then so long jumping is 2 actions, and I will just stride to here. I think.
Okay.
All right, time for the will save again. Oh, I think I can click this. Okay, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
All right, that's it. But now I'm purple.
All right. She is going to. She's going to cast a spell. And she.
All right. Can I react?
You just used your reaction. You got back on your turn, so no.
Oh yeah, you're right. Of course.
Yep.
I just used it for fun. I shouldn't have done that.
And you watch the eye on the suspiciously familiar model bouncer turn red.
Uh-oh.
And then she is going to fly off of this to here.
Oh, that's just suspiciously familiar model bouncer. You ain't got to worry about him.
I love that guy.
I guess we're about to find out if we got to worry about him.
All right, and that's the end of her turn.
Shit, now he's highly deadly too.
And turns his weapon to Stranger, or its weapon to Stranger, and says, "New threat detected. Unruly bar patron." And fires its laser rifle at you.
It's okay. I think this would have happened no matter what I did.
Hey.
And it fires a blast of lasers, and they just kind of seem to magically just go around you.
You don't gotta worry about him.
And then it's going to. It didn't quite get to you, so it's going to make one more action just to step closer.
Alright.
And it says, "Please desist all hostile actions that could threaten the bar." Sieg, it's your turn.
I'm having a great time with the great karmic chase.
I'm going to turn towards the lady flying around. I am going to modify for damage and then attempt to shoot her.
All right, go for it. The turret is it's your turret, and it's not going to have issues shooting through you, so you're not screening your own turret. All right. And she dodges out of the way.
I'm so
of
good
the-
at these dice.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Oh, we're gonna shoot it again. Roll another. Let's say a 6 this time.
All right, and that is a hit. All right, and your Tuit hits her, and she stops flying and hits the ground and vanishes in a small singularity.
Yeah, that's right.
The hit was made. The squeaky fruit gets the juice, they say. Squeeze.
All right, there's no longer infeeble and clumsy. That was the end of your turn. See a round fly out of the rifle, and they take aim at Sapphire.
Oh, I'm way up here. What are you doing?
Eliminating you.
That's rude.
Was that a range attack? Can I react to that?
That is a range attack.
I'll hit him if I can.
Go for it.
Him, Squib.
That's a hit.
How dare you?
And they take 22 damage. And they look down and they go, threat assessment, shifted, monitor.
That's
New
right.
target. All right. And then this one is going to move in cover along the bar. They move around Marty and Pete. And they peek up out of cover to fire at Sieg. For 16 damage. And you hear a yelp behind the bar, and you see Marty drop. Doesn't seem harmed. Well, maybe he does. Hard to say. Squib, it's your turn.
It's time to destroy. Doing the salvo on this guy to start. I believed.
All right. So you hit with your salvo, and it turns, and first it takes damage. And as you are switching mode to fire, it sweeps in very quickly with its rapier. It hits you.
Ow.
All right, you can make your range attack after you take 17 damage.
Counterpoint. What?
As a 35, which is a hit. Respectable, but insufficient. It barks back at you.
I will reload, and then I will. I'll crit. I'll just roll a 20 right here.
A
Wow,
6
I lied
is
to everyone.
kind of like a 20. And by that I mean it's a critical miss.
If you think about
You did say you'd roll a crit.
Yeah, there's another universe where I roll a 20. We're not in that one, but
Teasel's in that one.
it, but imagine.
Sapphire,
Woo!
it's your turn.
All right. Sapphire is going to one action heal herself first off.
All right.
All right, not bad.
You heal yourself for 27.
37.
Oh, 37, that's right. You have your blood magic. Your halo, one of those.
Yep.
Same thing.
She also gets blood magic from healing herself. And then she's gonna shoot the one that is engaged with Squib. You guessed it.
Thermal lance.
Thermal lance.
Okay, these are not particularly armored enemies, besides the fact that they're made out of metal.
Yeah, that's fair. So unarmored?
Unarmored, yeah.
Oh my god. Hero point.
Feels the light and heat behind him and accepts his fate. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Let's
All
go.
right. And you think for a second about you're pretty hurt. You're flying. But you see the karaoke machine. You think about how sad Squib will be, and you lock in and you hit this center mass.
It would be so sad.
Okay.
This is gonna roll normal damage, so it'll need to go.
Do double.
The classic natural 1 to natural 20 pipeline.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And you watch it leave a scarring mark in it.
Right. And then because she didn't fly, she is going to just gently drop 10 feet to the ground.
I believe Sapphire has catfall, right? Because you have wings.
She does. She's cat. So she just lands nice and gracefully.
Pretty. All right. What is Stranger going to do?
All right, Stranger turns briefly to the suspiciously familiar and highly deadly model bouncer,
Mm-hmm.
and then he wins at solitaire. His image smears across the room as he activates as 1,000 sparks and becomes a swarm of pixels.
Oh. Not the first time we've seen this happen.
Nope.
I will have to
All right.
move you if you need.
Yeah, I'm just gonna fly directly.
Yeah.
Is this a long enough flight that the 10 feet elevation difference doesn't matter?
No. Wait, what do you mean? Like, do you want to
It
fly?
doesn't
over
really
this?
matter. I can't.
What are you
I
trying to
can't
do?
hit him with it, basically, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna fly to here and then drop onto the bar,
Okay.
which will be less than 10 feet, presumably.
Yeah. Well, we'll say the bar is like again 2.5. Well, the thing was whatever. It's fine. I'll say it's fine.
And then I'll strike this robot.
Okay, go for it. All right, you land with your lifeline out, and you make a solid strike into it. So roll me some damage. It's a 36 hits.
Let me apply my energized spark here and uncheck Barrow's Edge. Well, yeah, it's fresh.
And your lifeline rips into it.
Great, that's that.
And the robot turns, and then turns and looks the other way. Must stop. Violence in bar. Violence in bar. Violence in bar.
This poor robot.
And you just hear clunking upstairs. I'd see it's your turn.
All right, I'm going to modify to change the turret's weapon array,
All right, go for it.
and then I'm going to shoot the robot on the left.
All right, that's one over here. That's going to be slightly screened by the other robot, but that is plenty to still get you a hit for 36 against his AC. And then it deals 19 electricity damage. And you watch it collapse and fall over in a steam of smoke that is significantly more than you would imagine for a robotic creature, bursts out of it. And then it collapses into a clump.
Can I even see the other one from here?
Yeah, it's poked the one up here.
Yes.
It poked up from the bar to fire at you, and it is just standing behind the bar.
Okay. I will shoot it as well.
Hang on, this matters for this. Are these subject to malediction? It is a mental effect, if that matters.
No. The fact that it's a mental effect means they're not. All right. This one is going to go ahead and enemy movement detected, and then it's going to go ahead and swing its rapier at stranger. As it critically hits you.
Enemy movement detected. Is drawing weapon not a manipulate?
That was not the enemy movement detected. There was an action that it took that I'm not describing.
Okay.
Because it's not visible what happened. Wait, oh, okay. I was looking at the prone and I was on Marty and I was like, wait, are you off guard? No. Thought that was a mistaken crit. And it hits you for 38 damage.
Yeah.
And it's just going to go ahead and swing again. And this time you can catch it with your lifeline and knock it aside. Alright, Squib. The one in front of you just collapsed into a hunk of metal. What would you like to do?
Charge!
Alright. Are you going to climb on the bar?
Oh yeah, I'm hopping up on the bar,
Alright.
and I'm beating him down with the salvo. I'm whiffing with the salvo. Let's do a regular follow up with. You know what? We'll shoot him. We'll shoot him.
Alright, you hit. Give me some damage.
Pew!
It takes 15 damage. Sapphire, it's your turn.
All right. Everyone's actually relatively healthy, so Sapphire's gonna do some damage. She's pulling a lot of spell slots this fight, so spirit damage is probably not gonna do anything to this thing. So 25 feet. Cool. I'm gonna cast Ricochet on just that guy.
Alright. And it attempts to dodge the ricochet coming in, and you watch it just like perfectly slide past.
Indeed. That's it then. Wait, no, she has an action.
And another set of glasses on the bar shatter.
She is going to move forward with her last action.
Alright, stranger, it's your turn.
Yep, sounds good. I will. What do I have a short one? Oh, it's another case. I'll strike. All right. Well, I have 3 hero points, so I guess I might as well spend one.
We are half an hour from end of session at least.
No.
Alright. You
These are
think
cursed.
about hitting this, and you see the follow through, and you watch your lifeline, it dodging it, and you hitting Marty, and you stop short and critically miss it.
Understandable.
That could have been real bad.
Good save. Good save.
Yep.
Okay, we still have 2 more actions.
I will strike a second time.
Certainly.
More carefully this time. I'll have to hold back a little bit, and therefore, yeah.
I'm afraid another 1 on the die is another critical miss.
Oh wait, I can hero point it again. I think
You can.
it's just
think.
once per check,
Yeah, it's once per
rather
check.
than once per. Oh my god! It's not a 1, but it didn't really matter.
It unfortunately still is a miss.
Is there anything more reliable that I can do? I don't feel great about demoralizing the killbot.
Do it.
Call it a hunch.
Believe
I
in
mean,
you.
you could try calling it a hunch, but I don't think that would result it.
You're right. I will cast guidance on myself. And that'll be that.
All right. And you hear in the upper echelon of the bar, "Stop violence in bar. Please desist any activities which may harm bar patrons. Please desist violence in the bar."
Welcome back, buddy.
And it stomps down. Sieg, it's your turn.
Poor guy.
Is his eye still red?
It's still red.
Okay.
That's how you know it's evil.
True.
True.
If I thought about it, I really would have prepped a separate token art with a red eye.
Put a little
That's right.
light on his eye. Make it red colored.
I
I'm
am going
imagining it. It's
to
awesome.
shoot the robot that we're gangbanging.
Okay.
Not the term I would use, but go for it. That hits. It's slightly obscured by the bar, but it's slightly obscured by stranger. Fuck it. That's fine. Alright, and it takes 30 damage from your electricity attack. I will say, I didn't do it in time, but I will say it's slightly screened by your allies from where the two it's firing.
And then I will upload virus on both that robot and the red eye.
Okay, give me a computers check.
And I will attempt to override access.
Alright. Alright, for this one down here, that becomes controlled by you. And as for the one up here, it is confused until the start of your next turn. So it's off guard. Use all your actions to strike or cast offensive cantrips. Okay, in that case...
Doesn't really change too much for it.
I'm gonna say it attacks randomly. So it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 targets.
Oh.
That would be strangers, the first one.
Oh, thank God. That's the one we most want. Attack.
Yeah.
It slices into stranger for 16 damage.
Why anyone attacked?
The second one, it slices into squib. Rolling a natural 20 as it critically hits squib
Jesus.
for 31 damage.
Oh. Not so bad.
Okay.
And the last
I won't
one-
react. I need to. Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was just like, I don't want to protect your sacrifice because I might need it for a bystander.
And it turns and it tries to burrow its rapier into Marty.
Oh.
And manages to miss a target. You watch it just slam its rapier down on the ground and like lands right under his armpit. Wait, target has cover +4. What the fuck?
From being prone, I think.
No, it's not linked to anything. I think I must have mistakenly assigned it at some point. Oh, it's because you took cover behind the bar. So that does hit.
Okay, I will cast Protector Sacrifice.
Okay.
He's allied enough, I guess.
He's allied to the party. Okay,
So it is heightened +4, so it is a total of 15 damage reduction.
Okay, so you take 15, right? And then he takes 1.
Correct.
Okay.
I go to
Takes 1.
69.
Nice.
That's the weed number.
That's the end of its turn. Alright, Squib, are you bad enough for you to finish off this robot?
Yeah. First, we reload, we lock and load, and now it's time for the salvo. But this time, it's big. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything.
That's a 1 on the die.
Okay, we're following up with a shot, but this is going to be the big one, and I'm not. I saw the one. I got. I mean, it's not much better, but I was gonna freak out.
Alright, you watch this thing just freaking out and turning wildly and like stabbing people. And it kind of makes you second guess your shot. And it misses. Sapphire, it's your turn.
I'm still somebody.
All right. Still got Red Eye Robot to deal with, so it's healing time.
Red Eye Robot is now the same exact color as the lights on the Tuit.
Oh, okay. So he's
It is controlled by Sieg.
Oh, right. Okay. Then I think I still need to heal just in case things go bad. Ooh. I can battle medicine twice. Okay. Sapphire's gonna step up. Step over, whatever words you want to use here. And first she's going to battle medicine squib.
I'm basically treating the bar as difficult terrain, so you can step, like, not step, but you can stride onto it, but nothing happens.
Yeah. Step is in the colloquial term, not the
Gotcha.
mechanic.
Flavor step.
Flavor.
Okay, this one is for Squib.
Alright, and you battle medicine Squib for 25 points of healing.
And then Stranger will get a spell. Yeah,
Oh, don't mind me.
I love living.
We'll be fine.
Additionally heal Squib for 21.
And that thing. And that's it.
Alright, Stranger, it is your turn. The robot is roboting.
All right.
Sapphire,
While it seems to
Sapphire.
be, yeah, right. While it seems to be out of sorts, I'm going to try and land, try and take an opportunity to land something that I'm not too familiar with yet. I'm going to cast Entropy Strike on it,
Ooh.
Alright.
and I'm assuming it's a tech creature.
It is a tech creature. You unleash a ray of entropy that rapidly and indiscriminately decays matter. Ranged spell attack against the target's AC. Detect if it glitching it. Okay. Yeah, give me the attack roll for that.
Yep. Ugh. I'm gonna use my last hero point on this.
All right.
I think as well. Meh. These things happen.
Mhm.
And then I'll just strike normally.
Go for it. And that hits though.
Nice. Okay, make sure all my junk is in order. Yeah, looks fine to me.
All right, and you hit it, and you're. No. See if it gets confused. Oh yeah, and you knock it back into sorts, and it says, "Threat assess. Lock the fuck in."
Yeah.
Right, that's my turn. It's okay. It was about to become unconfused anyway.
All right. Sieg, on your turn, you have control of the suspiciously familiar and highly deadly model bouncer. What would you like it to do? It has a fist, a laser rifle, and it can provide cover and also heal itself.
What's its speed?
25 feet.
I'd like it to move 25 feet straight forward north, and then shoot the robot with the remaining actions.
Okay. I'm gonna say there are several allies, and there is the bar in the way. I'm gonna say it has greater cover from this.
Would it have less than greater cover if it stomped on top of the bar?
Yes, it would have less.
I'll have it use another action to get on top of the bar.
Okay. The robot cannot seem to get on top of the bar, so you watch it smash through the bar, and Pete goes, "Hey, what the hell? You're not programmed to do that!"
Incredible.
And there is now a giant
And then
chunk.
it will shoot.
Yes, and there is a giant chunk of the bar that is now destroyed and no longer difficult terrain. And it will have
good.
regular. No, I'm not saying there's no cover. I love the angle. Oh, you got covered by accident. I see. And you're not sure if the bartender yelling at it threw it off, but it seems to miss, and it shatters every single glass on the left side of the bar. And the bartender yells at you, goes, "Hey, shut it off! Shut it off!" Your turn, Sieg.
It's your robot.
Hey, it's an autonomous creature!
I'm gonna encore last round. I'm gonna shoot the robot.
Alright, this is again going to be greater cover from where you are.
Oh,
Which does not matter. You hit a critical hit with a 37 to hit. Give me some critical damage.
At last, the dice cooperate.
And I have to make a fortitude save or be stunned. It succeeds.
And then I will once again upload virus on both robots.
You already have this one controlled, so for 10 minutes. Never mind. End of
It was
turn.
yeah, the control already
Until the
ended.
end start of. I need to fix the description on that. That's right. We'll say end of your turn because that would be theoretically you should have access to do that. I guess start. I'll fix it
But
later.
since it's already been controlled, I get a +1 on my degree. But I guess that doesn't matter because it's a failure.
So on
Probably
this
critical.
on this robot, it is a success, and it is confused. On this one, yes, it's a critical failure and locks you out. This one, a little compartment on its shoulder opens, and a bunch of healing nanites pop out and heal it. And then it is going to go ahead and I'll take that off, change that mode. And it is going to go ahead and try and thrust its sword at Sapphire.
Whoa.
And it misses. As the sword flies at you, you see a gun and a long scythe-like weapon block it.
Yeah.
Squib, it's your turn.
Okay, for real.
Your
this time,
allies
redemption,
protect
right?
you.
Kim Squib.
I should just not talk. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna miss this next attack. Wink. Here we go. Sorry.
You should be a prophet.
What a profit!
And the robot turns and looks at C and goes, "He gets me. He's cool. I kill him last."
Think use this to your advantage. I'm giving you an opportunity.
he just tried to hack into you, you know. I don't actually know that, so I don't say that.
Alright, Sapphire, it is your turn.
All right. We're still pretty okay health wise. Sapphire is gonna do something nobody has ever seen her do. Brand new technique for Sapphire.
What level Thermal Lance are we casting?
No, not kidding. Brand new technique. She pulls out a knife.
Sapphire, what do you have?
A knife.
Holy.
It's gonna fucking stab this thing, and it's gonna go great. Oh,
Awesome.
You connect with your knife, and you just you realize this is made of metal, and it almost hurts your wrist. But you're fine.
Turns out metal object on the metal creature doesn't help much.
The ice blade momentarily breaks before it reforms.
No, she's gonna do it again because
I believe in the 20.
I believe in the sapphire with the second stab. Yeah,
Whoa.
And it seems to just be ignoring you. And you crack the ice knife into the neck of the creature.
stupid robot, take that. Yeah,
And it takes 3 cold damage.
let's go.
Fucking got him.
Threat assessment incorrect. Alright, stranger.
Is this creature flanked, by the way?
Extremely.
Alright, I'm gonna strike.
Oh, did you hit it at some point? I forgot. That's fine. I forgot to do something, so it's on me. So go ahead and strike.
It'd be like that sometimes. Right,
Oh wait, no, I didn't.
Swing.
We're good. I was confused. Continue.
Yeah, it was off guard from that.
Oh no, it was confused before. I can't take any reactions. Not that the creature has any reactions. That would be crazy.
Yeah, of course not. Anyway, I'm going to attempt to clobber it with my electromagnet on a chain.
That's right. It's a chain weapon. And you critically hit because of the fact that it is flanked by your ally, Squib.
Thanks, Squib.
Good job, Squib.
You're
I'm
the
helping.
real hero. Okay, let me check Barrow's Edge.
All right.
Kerplow.
And you hit this creature, and as you do, it looks for an opening, and it slices back with its sword,
Shit.
Oh no.
hitting you for 17 damage.
Ow.
And then needs to make a fortitude save, and you get 4 temp HP, or 5 temp HP. It's fine for the fortitude save.
Okay. In flight, I will activate the electromagnet so it sticks to the robot momentarily, and I will use that as a conduit to drain its battery.
Alright, you're able to drain energy out of it. And it kind of shakes for a second as you watch this violent exchange of energy out of it.
And I will wire some of that energy over to Squib.
Shocking. And Drink of My Foes heals Squib for 20 damage.
Delicious.
I will pull the weight back and in one motion swing it back again for a second strike. I do have to move my spark though, hang on. They can't all be winning.
Alright, the suspiciously familiar and highly deadly model bouncer is confused, so it will pick any valid target in range. Let's see, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 targets, so I'm just going to roll a d20.
Zeke, what have you done?
Robot is angry.
Let's see, 1, 2... Please stop causing issues in the bar.
Oh god.
And you watch it turn and just mow down one of the patrons that was terrified.
Oh my goodness.
You know what? That's very rude, Mr. Robot. Oh, it didn't
No, they were dead. As soon as you left.
You know what? Sapphire is going to be a fucking vested. No.
If they're hiding under the tables, would they have cover? I don't know. It probably doesn't matter.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter in this case, sorry. It was a hit by more than 11. Or more than 12. Okay, and they don't take damage and don't die.
Mhm.
As you watch them mow that person down, and you watch a spark of Yimyar energy fly into them and prevent their death.
All right.
Bad robot.
Oh, that's diplomacy, boss.
I like to reactive strike to try and break the confusion.
Okay, you can reactive strike and hit the robot.
That's a good idea, actually.
All right.
Teamwork. No civilian deaths.
Hopefully.
All right, that's a critical hit.
Nice.
Wow.
All right. Teamwork.
You're gonna break the confusion somehow. All right.
Can't be confused if
It shoots someone, and Stranger turns and cleaves Lifeline straight through it, and explodes and falls into junk. He goes. Pete puts both of his hands on his head like the Cobra pose. He's like, "What the hell's going on with my bar today?"
Would you
Oh,
prefer
geez,
liability? Would you prefer liability for your robot killing patrons?
That's not my robot. It's here on contract. I ain't liable for shit. I did that by design.
You employed it. It's yours.
It just lives here, man. I don't pay a shit. But... All right. Well, that's the end of the suspiciously familiar, highly deadly model bouncer for good.
Indeed.
All right. See.
Good turn, everyone.
Great job.
That's fucking hilarious.
Funniest turn ever. Why is this off? Oh yeah, it's flanked. I'm not flanked for this because it's going to turn. It's going to shoot it.
All right, so I'm going to modify for damage, and then I'm going to reposition Exocortex.
Hey, it recovered from confused. I rolled the flat check.
Nice.
That's good.
So it's going to maneuver through this area and get to about
There. Okay. No longer
there.
has cover from that. You toss
Yeah, there's
your
the big
two
hole in the
we'll
bar.
shoot it.
over the bar. Well, you've all made a great first impression at Marcia Bay.
First?
They started it.
True.
Sieg's just back home.
Nice.
That is a 1 on the die.
I thought
This
the
is-
18 for the confusion was his attack roll.
No.
Initially.
This is like the opposite of that night when we had to end early because everyone rolled nat 20s. Okay. So the robot bears down for a little bit and then hops. And is on the ceiling, 20 feet up.
What the fuck?
Cool.
Down here, you stupid spider robot. Sapphire's like waving her knife at it.
And it looks down at Sapphire and it fires its pistol.
Is it possible to react to its movement?
Oh no.
I would say it jumped really quick. Probably not in this case.
Spookier when they jump fast.
For 24 damage to Sapphire.
Ow!
And is holding on to the top of the like piping and stuff on the ceiling. Alright, Squib, it is your turn. The robot just jumped away from you.
Oh wait, could I totally forgot. Could I?
It's past, I'm sorry.
That's okay. I'm gonna shoot him. I'm gonna reload. I'm gonna shoot him. It's gonna be amazing.
I do feel it coming. And that's a hit.
Hooray!
Yay!
You watch it jump away. You thought about the reactive strike. And instead, you just wait for it to just sit as a sitting duck on the ceiling. And boop, you shoot right through it, through a critical piece, and it hits the ground and breaks apart. And then, again, likewise, you see a bunch of smoke pour out.
Haha!
Stupid robot.
Let's
That
go
is-
swim!
Forever.
And that is the end of combat.
Boss, good, quick thinking.
And Pete's still looking and goes, "Oh man, what the hell? What'd you bring those guys in here for? Hey, he turns and like starts waking up Marty. And Marty kind of wakes up and he goes, what happened? He goes, hey, you know I got some rule. If you're getting followed, don't bring it into my bar. Though I guess... He turns around and looks and goes, I ain't got much of a bar anymore. And now things have stopped. You see people just start running and out of the bar in fear.
It's okay. One of the patrons died at least. That's something. Bye, everyone.
I mean, the bouncer took out a chunk of the bar. Otherwise, the collateral damage was pretty minimal.
And you see one of them stop and they turn around and they go. And they turn back and they kind of walk slowly back towards the bar. And they go, and they walk up to Sapphire and they go, "Hey, I think you saved my life. Thank you.
Yeah, just doing my job.
Thank you. I'm gonna run to say thank you."
Yep, be safe. Bye.
And they also haul ass out of the bar.
See, Squib, we did a good thing here today.
We did. That was great, boss.
And Marty
I'm
leans up and
proud
goes,
of you.
I didn't think I was gonna get followed, so I guess I'm liable for the damages. And you kind of see him just like flop back against the ground.
I'm sure he's fine. Probably.
And
Maybe.
we'll pick up from there next week, 2 weeks from now.
Hooray!
Okay. The third Wednesday approaches.
Indeed. I will be right back. Hi everyone, thank you so much for watching. I am Elysia, or Elysian. This is my game, Aurousa Volume 1. Thank you all so much for watching. Aurousa Volume 1 is a production of myself, Elysian, produced under the Paizo Community Use Policy. Aurousa Volume 1 uses trademarks and or copyrights owned by Paizo Inc. used under Paizo's Community Use Policy, which can be found at paizo.com. We are expressly prohibited from charging you to use or access this content. This show is not published, endorsed, or specifically approved by Paizo. For more information about Paizo Inc. and Paizo products, visit paizo.com. The original characters are the property of their respective players. Thank you again so much for watching, and I am sorry for the technical issue again last week. We will resume our next game, and we will play again on the 25th of March at 6 p.m.